Hello everyone, my name is Ravindra and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are seeing what is trigger and its function in Power Automate. This is one of the important point in the Power Automate. So let's go and see. So let's answer first what is trigger. It is a starting point of our flow when it's start to execute some of the actions. So that is called as trigger. Means in simple words, it initiates or start our automation or a starting point of our flow. Also, we can in small words we can say a trigger when this happens. Okay, let's go to our Power Automate flow. In our first video in the flow types, we already explained this point to you. Okay, if you not watch that, I will recommend you to watch our entire series. You will understand it better and in depth as well. So let's go and see its function. So first function is we have trigger. So triggers results the output of our initiating functions means in this case manually trigger flow. So whenever we run this flow, so it's date and time as well as from what time it's run, in which environment this run. So all of this information is saved in the this action. Okay, so whenever we want that information, at that time we use the trigger function to extract that information of means of this action. Okay, all detail. Also, one of the important point of trigger function, it runs on the runtime. Okay, means whenever if you want to use this trigger function, okay, in the trigger itself, so we can also use. So in the settings, if you go, so in that we have the trigger condition. So if we want to run a flow at specific condition, so we can use trigger function and use the trigger conditions. So for this separate specific point, in our next video, we have exercise for you as well. In that way, in that exercise, you will see how to add the trigger condition as well as how to schedule a flow at different days. Okay, so that you can watch and use this trigger condition there. So this video motto is to learn the trigger function, trigger body and trigger output. I taken all three functions. Okay, let's run the flow first and then understand its uses practically. Okay, so now we are running our Power Automate flow. So our flow is saved. Let's run the flow now. Let's click on done. So friends, our flows run successfully, and let's I pin this action for you. Okay, and let's go to the trigger. Okay, so friends, here you can see. Okay, let's go to the output section. In the output, we have the headers. Okay, in the headers you can see origin, reference, host name. Okay, as well as date. All information is present. Okay, you can see here. Okay, also if I scroll little bit down, so in that we have the body as well. So it gives the this output. So let's go to our first function. Okay, so in the output section, okay, when we go, so here you can see all trigger information. The name of the trigger is manual, the input type of schema. Okay, so here it is given title yes or no, one boolean type we are pass. Okay, its feed is required or not, yes it is required, type of boolean. So input we are given. So in the output section we have header that we see in the output section. Okay, also we have the body and start end date type, tracking id, client tracking id, and other information also present. Okay, whenever our flows not behaving properly. So at that time, we need to give this client tracking ID, client keywords to the Microsoft in the whenever you are raising query to them. So this is one of the important points. So let's go to the next point in the trigger body. Okay, so let's I remove this and pin the trigger one. Let's click on trigger body here. So we can see in the trigger function we have the body. Okay, so same value we are getting by using trigger body function. Okay, so in the trigger, if we scroll down, so we have this body. If we want that separately, so for that purpose we have trigger body function as well. Okay, and same for the output. Let's say click on the output part. So we have here headers as well as body itself, and other information is just kept. So I hope friends you learn these three functions. Let's go. So that's all about friends today. In next video we are seeing the workflow functions. Okay, and after that we are also seeing the error handling in Microsoft Power Automate. And then we see the lot of practical examples of Power Automate. So be stay with us in this series. If you have any questions, any doubt, you can ask us in the comment box. Keep learning, keep going, keep exploring. Thank you friends. Have a nice day to you.